Hey guys, this is Zerk, bringing you a video about TOA Hard 100. This is my second time clearing it. It's pretty easy now. I mean, I guess it just takes a lot of time. It's kind of boring because it's probably like a 30-minute fight, and if you have a little bit of some bad RNG, you're gonna maybe miss a couple of attack bar reductions, and you'll have to start it all over again. Anyways, this is my team. Spectra is the one that does all the damage. Everybody else is there for either attack bar reduction or to kind of clear the waves. Um, so you can pretty much use this team and swap out Hathor for the Wind Taoist is probably the best one to swap it out for because he reduces everybody's attack bar to 0. So instead of using that third skill just to reduce everybody to 75, you could do it to 0, which would be great. And then his second skill also reduces attack bar, so he's really good. She's just a little bit better for the waves, just makes it a little bit more reliable. You could also use Varad and any other attack bar reduction on. You could use Basalt or anybody like that as well. I have cleared it with Basalt as well. But anyways, you'll see that Spectra does all the damage there. Bella's there to do the defense break and also increase the attack bar sometimes when I need it in order to get to my next skill. And then you just kind of balance out the attack bar reductions with the 3 crystals and the boss. So you want to make sure that the right crystal never really goes either. If he does, it's going to increase the boss by 50%. So that's where you could end up getting killed. So you don't want him to move. If you're going to kill one, you're going to want to kill that one too. And just make sure that the boss is down at 0 when that crystal goes. Because he'll jump right up to 50%, and that'll be the end of your team. At least my team, because my team can't take any hits. They're pretty weak. It's mostly speed based. You'll see the runes at the end here. They're nothing special. So very early TOA hard finish here. Beretta is fully skilled up. Bella's fully skilled up. TOAH's not. Hathor is fully skilled up, and Spectra is fully skilled up. I think Beretta having his second skill maxed is the most important thing, just so that he can reduce the attack bar all the way back down to 0. So if you don't have Beretta, which most people confuse him or have him, but you could use another attack bar reduction person. There's all sorts of weird people who do attack bar reductions. I think some of the martial cats even do attack bar reductions. But really, Beretta's to kind of clear the trash waves and to just get through as fast as possible. He really helps out with that, so you can just get on with your day and keep going. Plus, this speed lead is really good, so everybody make sure you have him. I'm sure if you're on to hard, though, you've already had him and you figure that out. I'm not going to bore you too much with the video. I'm not going to go all the way through because it's really just tedious, really long, drawn out kind of attacks just to kind of show you how it works. But the other thing I do want to note, though, is you don't want to attack the boss with anybody who's not going to do damage, because he's going to heal with anybody who has a weak attack. So if you're not going to do damage or you're not going to reduce the attack bar, you don't want to attack the boss. You want to attack one of the crystals. If you are going to let one of the crystals take a turn, there's no harm in letting the left crystal take a turn, because he's just going to do heal block. That doesn't really affect you. It won't matter even if you have heal block, only if Spectra is really, really low on health, but typically you should be just fine without that. So really, I think it's about 16 to 20 hits with Spectra. My Spectra is not really ruined for crit damage. It's kind of like a crit rate, mainly because I just let the enemy's HP do most of the damage anyways. I didn't notice much of a big difference. I do have other damage dealt on the enemy's HP, but you won't really need them because you really need Spectra's attack speed slow. Now, if I had my Spectra on Violent, I think this would be way more beneficial and faster, and so I'm definitely going to try to get my Spectra on Violent, just so you don't have to, mess with anything else. You can just go straight to get into a second skill, which is the damage dealer right there. So more survivability that way. But anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at the runes. And switch over here. Let's start off with TOAH. So TOAH, as you can see, nothing special. Actually, kind of slow even. Um, Not really anything besides just surviving. I just need her to really hit and do the attack power reduction. She's got 65% accuracy. You only need 45. You still will miss sometimes on this boss. And remember, if you glance as well, you won't land her skill. So if you glance for some reason on a monster, you definitely will not land your attack bar reduction. So that is something to keep in mind. Next we have, let's see, Bella. I think would be good. Let's switch over to Bella. And oh, I think my camera got froze there. Let's see if I can get that fixed. Alright, there we go. Back over to Bella. Bella's decent. Nothing special though. 10,000 HP, almost 600 defense, 75 speed. Violent as well. Sorry if my dog barks. I'm not really sure what she's barking at. Anyways, so she's decent. 45% accuracy. That's all you need. The defense break is very key because if you don't have that, you're just going to be slowing yourself down. Hathor, 76 speed. She could be better. She could be on like a speed HP build, but she's on speed HP defense with some two bad, not so good runes, and then the others are okay. They're pretty good. And let's see. And then Spectra is on a swift build with 107 speed. Pretty decent, but nothing grinded on, so it's really obtainable. Sorry about the dog, guys. Anyways, let's see. Oh, and we got Beretta. And then Beretta pretty much is the same as everybody else's Beretta. Nothing special on it. He's just going to be 69 speed and then some defense, and he's on Despair. So really that's it, guys. That's all I have for the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope that helps you clear. Make sure you're looking for the attack bar gauge reductions and the boosters. They'll help out the best. You guys have a good one, and I'll see you on the next video.